All right, so welcome to your deep dive.
Yeah.
Today we're going to do something a little different. You shared a 15-minute relaxation exercise video from City of Hope. And instead of just letting you listen to it, we're going to kind of take it apart and see what makes it tick.
Okay.
Think of it like a guided tour through the science of relaxation.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
We often go through the motions of these exercises without really understanding why they work.
Right.
So let's dive into the mechanics of how we can actually hack our own stress response.
I love it. Okay, let's unpack this thing. So the video starts off focusing on breathing. In through your nose for 4 counts, out through your mouth for 5.
Oh, okay.
It even emphasizes breathing into your abdomen and using your hand as a guide. Now, I've tried this type of breathing before, and I'm always amazed by how quickly it seems to calm me down. It's like flipping a switch in my nervous system. Have you ever noticed that kind of instant relief when you focus on your breath?
Absolutely, and it's not just you. There's a very real physiological reason for that.
Right.
When you slow down and deepen your breath like this, you're directly stimulating your vagus nerve. Think of it as your body's built-in chill-out button. It sends signals to your brain that everything is okay, which slows down your heart rate, lowers your blood pressure, and basically tells your whole system to relax.
It's like having a direct line to your inner peace. Now, right after this breathing exercise, the video asks you to visualize yourself outdoors on a sunny day. I find this part so interesting. Why do you think they bring visualization into the mix so early on?
Because our minds and bodies are so incredibly interconnected.
Yeah.
Visualizing something pleasant like a sunny day isn't just a nice distraction. Your brain actually starts to respond as if you were experiencing that sunny day in real life.
Oh, wow.
It's why you might even feel a little warmth on your skin as you imagine the sun's rays.
Really? It's almost like tricking your brain into a mini vacation. Now, here's where it gets really interesting to me. They shift gears and start guiding you through a passive muscle relaxation technique.
Okay.
Starting with your right foot, you focus on the warmth of the sun, relaxing each part of your body, moving all the way up your right leg, then down the left, and so on. They really emphasize those feelings of warmth, heaviness, and tension just melting away.
Right.
What is the thinking behind such a systematic approach?
This technique is called progressive muscle relaxation.
Oh,
And it's all about disrupting the cycle of tension that often comes with stress.
okay.
Think about it.
Yeah.
When you're stressed, you might clench your jaw, hunch your shoulders, or even hold your breath without realizing it. By consciously tensing and then releasing each muscle group, you're essentially teaching your body to recognize and let go of that tension.
Oh, so it's not just about feeling relaxed in the moment. It's about training your body to release tension on cue. I get tense shoulders all the time from working at my desk.
Right.
So that's a really helpful tool.
Yeah.
And they make it even more powerful by incorporating that sun visualization.
Yes.
It's like double the relaxation power.
Exactly. Engaging multiple senses, in this case, both physical sensations and visual imagery, makes the experience much more immersive and therefore more effective.
Wow.
You're not just intellectually understanding relaxation, you're feeling it on multiple levels.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, then they completely change the scene. Suddenly we're transported to a beach.
Ooh.
They describe the feel of the breeze, the smell of the salty air, the sound of waves crashing. They even throw in these vivid details like 2 tiny sailboats on the horizon and seagulls gliding overhead. It's like they're painting a mental picture.
Why do you think those specific details are so important in a relaxation exercise?
Because they help create a sense of escape and transport you away from your everyday worries.
Yeah.
Remember, our brains respond to imagined experiences almost as powerfully as real ones.
Right. So by immersing yourself in this multisensory beach scene, you're giving your mind a break from stress triggers and allowing it to settle into a state of tranquility.
It's like taking a mental vacation without even leaving your chair.
Yeah.
But what about when those nagging worries just won't go away?
Yeah.
I know for me, even when I'm trying to relax, there's always that little voice in the back of my head reminding me of my to-do list or some problem I need to solve. The video addresses this too. It suggests assigning a color, a shape, and texture to any feelings of discomfort, and then visualizing them changing.
Right.
What's the science behind that, and how can it actually help?
That technique is called cognitive reframing, and it's kind of like giving your worries a makeover.
Okay.
It's easier to deal with something concrete. right? So you're taking those abstract, uncomfortable feelings and transforming them into something tangible, a color, a shape, a texture.
Okay.
Then by visualizing those elements, changing, maybe the color fading, the shape shrinking, or the texture smoothing out, you're essentially signaling to your brain that those feelings are losing their power over you.
It's like taking something big and scary and making it small and manageable.
Exactly.
You're not just ignoring those worries. You're actively changing your relationship to them. I love that.
Yeah.
So we've got deep breathing, visualization, muscle relaxation, cognitive reframing. It's like a whole toolkit for dealing with stress.
It is.
But the video doesn't stop there. It goes on to guide you in creating a special place in your mind.
Right.
It's this idea of building your own mental sanctuary that you can escape to whenever you need a moment of peace. I have to admit, I get a little skeptical when things get too woo-woo.
Yeah.
But I'm open to being convinced. What's the real value in creating this imaginary space?
It's about creating an anchor for relaxation.
Go.
Imagine having a physical space that you associate with peace and calm. Maybe a quiet corner in your home, a favorite park bench, or a spot in nature. This mental sanctuary is like the virtual version of this fixation, that you're building a detailed, multisensory world that your brain can access in an instant. The more vivid you make it, the sights, sounds, smells, even the way the air feels on your skin,
Right.
the more powerfully it can transport you away from stress and into a state of deep relaxation.
Okay, that makes sense. It's like having a mental vacation home that's always available.
Exactly.
I'm starting to see how all these techniques work together to create a layered experience of relaxation. But wouldn't it be jarring to just snap out of that relaxed state and back into reality?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to end my mental vacation only to be greeted by a pile of laundry and a ringing phone.
Right, you bring up a good point, and the video addresses that too.
Okay.
The exercise ends by gradually bringing you back to full alertness while encouraging you to hold on to that feeling of peace. It's about integrating the benefits of relaxation into your daily life rather than just experiencing them in isolation.
So what does this all mean for our listener? We've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
Deep breathing, visualization, muscle relaxation, cognitive reframing, this mental sanctuary idea. It's like a masterclass in stress management.
Absolutely, but remember, these aren't just passive techniques.
Right.
They're tools you can actively use to influence your mental and physical well-being.
Yeah.
The video provides a great framework, but the real magic happens when you personalize these techniques to fit your own needs and preferences.
Okay.
And that brings us back to that special place, visualization. What kind of sensory details would you include in your mental sanctuary?
Ooh, that's fun. I'd have to have my dog there, of course. And maybe a hammock strung between two palm trees on a white sand beach. The sound of the waves gently lapping against the shore. The scent of coconut sunscreen in the air.
Yeah.
It's making me feel relaxed just thinking about it. What about you? What does your ideal mental escape look like?
I'm more of a mountain person myself. Give me a cozy cabin nestled in the woods.
Oh, nice.
A crackling fireplace and a steaming mug of hot chocolate.
Ooh.
The scent of pine needles and crisp mountain air. That's my happy place.
See, that's what I love about this. Everyone's relaxation sanctuary can be so unique.
Right.
You can tailor it to exactly what brings you a sense of peace and calm. But I have a question about this whole visualization thing.
Yeah.
We've talked about sight, sound, smell, touch. But what about taste? Does that even play a role in relaxation?
That's such a great point. Taste is often overlooked, but it can be incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
Think about how soothing a warm cup of herbal tea can be.
Right.
Or how indulging in a piece of dark chocolate can just melt away stress.
Oh, yeah.
Even the simple act of savoring a juicy piece of fruit can bring a moment of peace and joy.
Oh, man, now you're making me crave a big bowl of fresh berries.
Uh-huh.
I can practically taste those sweet, tangy flavors bursting in my mouth.
Oh,
It's amazing how a simple sensory experience can shift your whole mood.
exactly. So as you're crafting your personal relaxation sanctuary, don't forget about taste.
Okay.
What flavors transport you to a place of calm and contentment? Maybe it's the creamy richness of a latte, the sharp zest of a lemon tart, or the comforting warmth of a bowl of soup.
It's like we're adding another layer of depth to this whole relaxation experience.
Right.
We're engaging all our senses, not just a few. So to wrap things up, we've taken this 15-minute relaxation exercise and really broken it down piece by piece. We've explored the science behind the techniques, the power of personalization, and even added a dash of taste for good measure.
And hopefully you're walking away from this deep dive, not just with a better understanding of how relaxation works,
Right.
but also with a whole toolkit of techniques you can use to manage stress in your own life.
Exactly. The key takeaway here is that relaxation isn't just something you do once in a while.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing practice.
It is.
It's about incorporating these techniques into your daily routine, even if it's just for a few minutes each day.
And remember, it's a journey, not a destination. Keep experimenting, keep exploring, and keep refining your own personal recipe for relaxation.
Beautifully said on that note. We'll leave you to continue your exploration. Happy relaxing.